They beat in their first game Kentucky in the side in a game decided by who took the chances better. And we are underway now. And Colorado, they have it early on. Diego Kavanagh it was who gets pulled up by the umpires. You saw Diego alongside Roberto Zeta there. Diego Kavanagh just having a couple of choice words with his teammates there. He felt he had the right of way. Another teammate came in, and that's why the foul was awarded. But it is going to be Hawaii Polo Life with the ball now from the set play just inside their own half. Tommy Collingwood improving every game as this tournament goes on. We spoke to Nana Gracida at length yesterday in an interview you can find on the Polo channel about how this team is going. They're certainly excited. And Tommy Collingwood, long drive up the ground. It's going to go the distance, but it's going to go wide to the left-hand side of the goalpost. An early sighter then for Tommy Collingwood. Long drive, getting his eye in. You got to be taking your chances against this Colorado side in the yellow. The back line with Roberto Zeta. That change, tactical change made since that last tournament. Roberto Zeta, he's gone in behind Diego Kavanagh. Diego Kavanagh going up, looking for the pass is Pablo Spinacci. Spinacci won't get there thanks to deflection, and is backed away by Juan Martin Obregon. Now picked up again by Zeta. Watch for a run of Diego Kavanagh. Will he settle in behind, or will he now go? Nana Gracida finds himself in between the two. So down the ground goes Roberto Zeta. Zeta now, the ground opening up in front of him. Long, lofted drive down the ground. Has he put too much on it? It looks like he very well may have. Rob Janavas will not get there in time. It will just be a knock-in off the back line. Ends they change at half-time. Collingwood bringing it in play now. Tommy Collingwood with a long drive out right. These knock-ins, set plays, so important. You see how Obregon takes away the man there, allowing Badiola to come through. It's Badiola now running hard down the boards. He's going to hope it stays in play, and it does, as Roberto Zeta gets involved. Tracking back Gracida was Spinacci, making Badiola just hold on to it for one more play. Diego Kavanagh crowding him out. The umpires may have a look at this. They decide in the end nothing wrong. So Diego Kavanagh able to bring it round. Now Kavanagh sees the space. He's hooked, it looked like, from the wrong side there by Badiola. The whistle goes. Roberto Zeta will become round. Sometimes in this tournament we've seen Diego Kavanagh take over these penalty duties the closer we get, but it will for the time being be the big hitting number 4, bringing it in from the centre mark. Zeta with the tap up against the pony of Gracida. Gracida turns back round, but to his dismay it will just be Roberto Zeta coming back round onto the play. Zeta now, he drives it. This time it's gone through. It's got plenty of distance, but again it's going to go wide. And it will be, once again, Hawaii Polo Life ball off the back line. Tapping it in. The runners go right for him as Obregon wants to play it. May go all the way through for Badiola. Obregon says he'll take it, but it's there with Spinacci over the top of a near side backhand. Now it does come for Juan Martin Obregon. Having a look to see where Badiola goes. He thinks better of it, so Obregon's going to put on the burner here. Obregon coming through at speed. He'll leave it behind for Ignacio Badiola. Badiola seeing Gracida make him run down the ground. This is where Hawaii Polo Life are at their best, but they've got to be accurate. So Spinacci turns it round. Diego Kavanagh down the ground wanting the pass, and that's where it gets delivered to. Diego Kavanagh slows. He sees where his teammates go. He's got Rob Janavas making a cheeky little run out to the right hand side, and that's where it goes. Rob Janavas getting there in front of Tommy Collingwood. He's got the field open in front of him. Under the neck approach shot. Can he get round Collingwood, or will Collingwood close him out? As he does, and he would just usher that ball over the back line. Collingwood with the tap. Going up towards him is Rob Janavas. Diego Kavanagh floating away. Doing the blocking work there was Badiola, still there with Collingwood. Collingwood just has a look down the centre of the ground. Nana Gracida wants to pass, but Diego Kavanagh's got his number, so Tommy Collingwood will keep on going, putting on the speed. Now he does hit the long drive down the ground. Good marking, though, by both Spinacci and Diego Kavanagh. Ensures there's no Hawaii Polo Life player on the end of it. Spinacci backs himself to take the ball across on the near side, across his own goal. Great play here by Pablo Spinacci. If he gets away from Obregon, he may be onto a winner here, but it's left behind. And Nana Gracida, he will get there. Gracida just tapping it in front of Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh, good relentless work there by Diego Kavanagh, but it still breaks down for the Hawaii Polo Life side. Tommy Collingwood appealing for a foul. Umpire saying nothing going. It's there with Kavanagh. Can he get away from Gracida? Yes, just about. Reaching back up behind him. Spinacci wants to pass. Kavanagh delivers the pass. This is great team polo by Colorado. It's going to be Spinacci on the near side, away from Collingwood. Are we going to see the opening goal? It's up. It's down. The ball's bouncing. It's blocked off the line by Tommy Collingwood. No, it's not. The flag is waving. The goal is scored. The goal is scored. We'll see the instant replay. You see here coming down at speed, it's Spinacci on the near side. Desperately chasing him back is Tommy Collingwood. As you see, Spinacci picks up the bouncing ball. It settles itself up nicely just in front of the goal. Tommy Collingwood not giving up the chase. Spinacci decides to leave it. Brave there. And it does look like it just went over the line. A matter of inches. That's Hawaii Polo Life. Tommy Collingwood on the back line, tapping it in. Down the ground go Gracida and Obregon. Badiola taken out of a play by Rob Janavas. Well, so important what Rob Janavas does, but in the Battle of the Greys, Nana Gracida nearly got away from Spinacci, but coming back onto it is Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh in time and space. Again, you see the blocking work being done, allowing Diego Kavanagh just to come back onto the inside of the field. This is what he needs. Great relentless play, though, by Gracida, but it falls again for Spinacci. And when if you thought that it would be Hawaii Polo Life with the one-man over, it's actually Colorado who seem to be finding that spare man. Badiola, though, with the tail backhand. Picking it up will be Diego Kavanagh, just tapping it on the inside of Gracida. Spinacci will take over the attacking mantle. Umpires say play on. It's there now with Badiola and Obregon battling it out. Through comes Diego Kavanagh, just tapping it, toying with that Hawaii Polo Life defence, coming up on the inside against a whole host of black shirts, and eventually coming away with it was Obregon. The umpires, they blow their whistle. It looks like it's going to be a penalty shot in favour of Colorado, and this one will be close. You see here Diego Kavanagh, he actually ran over it, but just coming back onto the line. Gracida riding into him, and Obregon coming across and drawing that whistle. So Janavas it will be to take this 60. Just rolling up to it, the horse giving a little bit of a hop and a skip. It's a strike by Janavas. It's along the ground, and there's a chance here for Hawaii Polo Life to counter, and it will be Nana Gracida. Nana Gracida running through hard as back goes Janavas. Janavas takes out Gracida, but look at Obregon coming through. Obregon all hooked out of it well by Roberto Zedder. It may yet fall for Gracida. The umpires, they blow their whistle, and this one will be close up. Obregon, the horse, didn't make it easy, but it just rolls through the goal, and they do have their opening goal. It is tied up here, and there'll probably be time for one more play in this opening choke as we see Roberto Zedder just sending the troops up. Staying close is Diego Kavanagh, stretching the play, Rob Janavas. Diego Kavanagh looking for the angled pass out, but it's up to Spinacci to make sure that Obregon gets no play. Obregon felt there that Spinacci rode into the backhand. The umpires say nothing wrong there, and here comes Kavanagh. Long, lofted drive down the board to just stay and play. Janavas can't see it, so back goes Tommy Collingwood. Tommy Collingwood now called for the tail backhand. He'll get it from Obregon. Obregon now picking it up, called off by Gracida. Gracida had to hit it first time, and he did, but it's into the pony, and coming back onto it now, Nana Gracida. Gracida called for the backhand. Her idea was right, but the execution didn't quite come off, and it'll be Diego Kavanagh to pick it up. Diego Kavanagh hooked out of it well by Gracida, claiming the line Spinacci. Spinacci wants the umpires to say stop, but they keep on going, and it's picked up now by Roberto Zedder. Zedder with the drive up towards the back line. It may just stay in play, but that is the end of the opening chukker. What a chukker we have had. One goal apiece as the players go off and change for the first time. End-to-end, relentless, long-hitting polo. It is what we want to see. Valiente watching this game, awaiting the winners, and it is anybody's guess who that will be. So roll in just close to that back line. The time running out before either team could make any mark. There is Nana Gracida with the backhand. The umpires are going to blow it right up and close. It was Gracida in the way. Hawaii Polo Life looked confused. The umpire, though, was adamant. Strong whistle. As we see here on the replay, straight into the line out. A lovely shot there. Gracida coming across, just picking up the line. It was Spinacci. The umpires will continue to talk, but it does look like that is what they've given, as we see again from another angle. Perhaps this one to give us a clue. It's all about how close Spinacci is there. Ooh. My mind, Gracida there, a little bit unlucky, but the umpires in little doubt. Perhaps he just came across a little bit too much. Diego Kavanagh with the tap. The goal is scored. Coming to meet him was Obregon, but could do nothing about it. 2-1 in favour of Colorado. Diego Kavanagh his first goal of the game. Players go back 30 yards. As you see this drone, wonderful footage that we have here at the Polo channel. As Tommy Collingwood brings it in. Collingwood has to look out to the right to see where the players go. Under hit by Collingwood, but just coming back onto it is Juan Martin Obregon. Obregon now just tapping it to see where is Spinacci. Spinacci being kept away well by Gracida, and Collingwood doing the backing up again. Lovely pass down the ground by Collingwood, looking for Badiola, but it was certainly there with Roberto Zeda, who had his number on that play and hits the near side backhand. Good persistent play by Obregon though, and this is where they're at their best. It's there now with Collingwood. Collingwood getting the running in front of Rob Janavis. There as well is Roberto Zeda. Zeda nothing on it. Collingwood with a shot towards the goal. He says it's a foul. Want the umpires to pull back, but they're not going to blow. And Zeda can clear with the tail backhand. Good defensive play there by Colorado. The danger not open. Lovely open backhand by Gracida. Obregon to finish it off. He's hooked. It's there now with Badiola, and the goal is scored. Obregon, the first one coming through, was hooked out of it. Look at this open backhand by Gracida. The perfect pass to his teammates, just waiting in front of the goal. Turning fastest onto it was Obregon. He was hooked by Diego Kavanagh, but making no mistake, underneath the horse's neck was Badiola, and the game is tied again 2-2. As it's going to be Roberto Zeda to bring it back in off the back line for Colorado. Zeda taps. Has a look. Up goes Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh, he will get there in front of Tommy Collingwood, or will he? Collingwood decides the line was his. Kavanagh checked right out of that. The umpires aren't going to give it. So Roberto Zeda, tackled by Gracida. Here comes Obregon. Obregon to put aside in the lead with the tap towards the goal. Under the neck, and he's found it. A quick 1-2 for Hawaii Polo Life, and just like that, they lead. That's how quickly a game can change. We saw it in that opening game between Valiente and Kentucky. Kentucky, they led. Then Cambiasso decided he wanted to get involved. 2 quick goals, and it was 3-2. And that's what has just happened out here. Now, can Colorado go? Diego Kavanagh feeling aggrieved. He didn't get that last decision. Now he gets on the run. Look at Diego Kavanagh go. Janavis, he wants to pass. Kavanagh, though, he goes himself. Collingwood has no play. Badiola still putting on the pressure. Diego Kavanagh with the tap, reaching up behind him. Under the neck, hooked out of it, comes again, and no one's there to support him. So clearing it is Nano Gracida. What a game we're having out here as Gracida beaten to it by Zeda. Zeda looking for Kavanagh, who kept on going, but Badiola had rid him out for play. Big under the neck clearing shot, and it would just settle down on the boards for a split second as Pablo Spinacci comes onto it, turning it round in front of a whole stream of Hawaii Polo Life players, as it's picked up here still by Spinacci. Coming in behind him is Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh would tell his players to go up towards the goal. Diego Kavanagh taps it, scoops it in the air. One little flick, and he could be there, Diego Kavanagh. Under the attention, though, of Obregon, and it falls dead now out the back, and Kavanagh first to turn, as he so often is. He will come again. Picked off his stick, though, by Juan Martin Obregon, and they're gone. Hawaii Polo Life looking to turn it round again with Juan Martin Obregon. Their horses are running. Colorado have no answer. Gracida takes up the man. It's Juan Martin Obregon. Oh, he's left it behind. He's left it behind, and it's cleared away initially by Janavis. Collingwood, he will come back round. Collingwood, tail backhand, looking for Obregon again, deflects off his pony. Now Colorado there go the other end. Restless Polo out here by both sides, as Diego Kavanagh finally does put a bit of control on proceedings, just slows it down. Kavanagh has a look to see where the players are. He's under pressure by Obregon, picked up now by Pablo Spinacci, taking up the attacking mantle. Badiola, he can't get round for the hook, so it's underneath the horse's neck by Spinacci. Through comes Roberto Zeda. He's through. He's clear. Janavis takes the man. Roberto Zeda leaves it. Rob Janavis. Can he find the goal? With the cutest of little flicks there by Rob Janavis. And what a goal! Roberto Zeda flying through at speed. It looked like he was going to be the man to tie it up. You see the players chasing. Janavis went to take the man. Zeda, bouncing ball, beat him. Janavis somehow reaches behind him the second time here. What a finish by Rob Janavis. Behind the horse's legs, through the goal. He will be mighty happy with that. And the players go off and change. 3-3. Players back on the field. There you see Tommy Collingwood. Check back on the Polo channel for an interview we did with him last week leading up to the tournament. He knew the importance of self-worth of his team. He's relied on to get the attacks going from the off, from the set plays, get his team moving at the angles, and that is what they're doing superbly so far. as the players come back in. Tommy Collingwood bringing it in off the back line, having a look for a runner. Going out left is Juan Martino Obregon. Chased down hard though by Diego Kavanagh. Look at that by Kavanagh, showing his class. Tail backhand, looking for the turner, but reading the danger was Nana Gracida. Gracida clears it across his own goal mouth. Brave play there by Gracida, but it's going to be lovely backhand by Janavas. Great play by Janavas. It's going to be finished by Spinacci, and there it is. What a play again by Rob Janavas. He has started this game on fire, this time hitting the backhand for Pablo Spinacci just to tap it through. As we see here again, Gracida, he cleared it across his own goal. Rob Janavas heading towards that ball, cool as you like, over all the defensive players' heads of Hawaii Polo Life. And just to finish it off, calm as you like, was Pablo Spinacci, and the players, they go again. Collingwood, long drive down the ground. This game edging back and forth. Gracida picks it up. Nana Gracida now tapping it up over the halfway line. He's shown far too much of to Zeda, who hits a backhand. And Colorado, they've turned again. Hawaii Polo Life just leaving their defence a little bit open at the moment. Tommy Collingwood was quick to get back and make sure Spinacci couldn't get ahead of steam, as Colorado had just made a think twice as we approach the final stages of this second chukker. It's Diego Kavanagh who goes again. Kavanagh will slow it down for a second. Watch it, Spinacci. Spinacci wants to pass, but Kavanagh's got other ideas. He's going to go on his own. He's tapped it in for 60. He's a next shot away. Diego Kavanagh over the top of the ball, and it's backed away by Badiola. Not a lot of distance on it. It may still work out as Tommy Collingwood, he comes through. The first ball is gone. We've got 30 seconds. No, we don't, because Spinacci was in the way. The umpires are blowing their whistles. That will be the end of a second chukker. We'll see what decision the umpires come with when we get back. It looked like Spinacci just got himself across there. As we see here on the instant replay, there was no distance on the backhand, but it still just about worked itself out. Tommy Collingwood picking it up. Spinacci hovering over that line, clearly seeing there Spinacci impeding the number 4 of Hawaii Polo Life. And it will be a penalty 5B when we get back underway. I'm just saying they've actually decided the whistle went just before the hooter, so they've added 5 seconds. So we will have one more play in this second chukker. Tommy Collingwood taps it. Collingwood drives it down the ground, looking for a run of Badiola. Badiola coming in on the near side. There's Kavanagh. Badiola, he's still there. Going, rolling behind. Where's the backup? It's not there. And Colorado, they can turn it round with Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh with the shot down the ground, looking for Rob Janavas. There's about 5 seconds left. Janavas, though, beaten to it by Tommy Collingwood, and that will be that for this second period of play. As Collingwood just looks back, there goes the second bell. And that's the end of a chukker. Players back out on the field for final chukker of this first half. And we're back underway. It's Colorado looking to pick it up and continue the attack where they led off, but it was backed well by Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood giving it to Gracida. Gracida closed down at speed though by Janavas. But Gracida gets through. Look at Nana Gracida go. He's into about 40 yards out. He's at the next shot. It's Gracida. Can't quite find the distance. He may yet come back. What a goal if this goes through. Oh, he's backed it. It's on the line. It's cleared away by Roberto Zeda. Zeda looking for a run of Spinacci. Going for the ball, though, is Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh nothing on there. So it's going to be backed into open space by Obregon. Obregon looking for Tommy Collingwood, but it deflects off the pony. And Roberto Zeda will come back round. Zeda just tapping it, appealing for the foul. Hawaii Polo Life will have to give him the space here to hit, and they do eventually, and he goes out left for Pablo Spinacci. Spinacci hooked out of it well by Collingwood, so it's going to fall for Badiola. Badiola open backhand. Zeda met it, and he had to, or Gracida was gone. But instead, it's 4-2, as all the Hawaii Polo Life players are committed. Look at the work there by Spinacci to take away the man, allowing Kavanagh a run, but he leaves it. Here's Rob Janavas. Janavas with the shot towards the goal. Easy as you like, Rob Janavas. And did we tell you, he is on form today. Diego Kavanagh left it behind, but when you've got Rob on this kind of form, you can see exactly why. Kavanagh, his eyes lit up, the bounce of the ball just deceiving him, but behind him, as he looked back, came teammate Rob Janavas. No messing about, swings it through the centre of the goal. Colorado, 2 ahead now, daylight between the two sides, and it's going to be picked up here by Badiola. Badiola just taps it, looking to come here on the inside. He will leave it for Juan Martin Obregon. Obregon now with the pass to Badiola. Hawaii Polo Life looking to stay true to their beliefs here, playing this open running Polo. Tail backhand towards the announcer table here by Spinacci. And picked up by Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh now under pressure by Collingwood. Going down the ground is Spinacci, and somehow it got away from Badiola, but it's going to go through for Janavas. Janavas this time just shanks it a little to the left. It's not over yet though. Cut shot for Janavas. Surely not. No. It's wide to the left. Rob Janavas, the type of form he's in today. Big pre-match meal last night of sushi, Rob Janavas. And you can see the effect it's had on his game today. Nana Gracida, on that interview, he spoke about that unbelievable near side under the next shot he scored the other day. Check back on our interview to see what he had to say about that. But Obregon certainly making a name for himself as one of the fastest, most attacking players in this tournament, as well as Collingwood hits the long shot down the centre of the ground. And here comes Badiola. Can he get there in front of Zeta? Yes, he can. And they're through. Obregon will take out the man. Badiola will run through on his own. It's a game of stick and ball now. He's slightly to the right. Bouncing ball. Beats him. Back to Wayne. No, it's going to be finished in the end by Obregon. Lovely finish. Janavas just beaten by the bounce there as he looked to clear. So we approach the halfway point of this third chuck, as we see on this replay. The speed there of Badiola to get through. Zeta couldn't stop him, as you just see the perfect approach shot by Badiola. It's just bouncing a little bit though, and just at the last, just deflected up. Janavas, nothing against him, missing that bouncing ball, as it's cleared now for Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh fighting hard with Badiola. Badiola will claim it. Under the next shot, up towards the goal, but there's no one there, and it's going to roll out wide to the right-hand side. 5-4 it stays. And it's going to be Roberto Zeta to bring it in. Zeta has a look to see where his team go. Diego feinted right, and now he goes left. That's where the ball it goes, but he's going to have to come back on himself, Diego Kavanagh. If he looks up quick, Spinacci, he's gone, and they've got a numerical advantage up the top. But Diego Kavanagh over the top. Has he got there in time? The umpires say yes, he has. Obregon won't get the foul there, so Diego just takes it out towards the boards. Taps it initially, just keeps it himself, keeping control of that play. Obregon's going to have to concede at least one hit as Kavanagh just toys with the Hawaii Polo Life number 2 player there. Kavanagh goes right, goes left, dummies him, put on the burner. Great play by Diego Kavanagh. Gracita's there though. Gracita stops him, and who's going to turn for Hawaii Polo Life to give Obregon some support? Turning down on that line is Obregon. The umpires blow their whistle. Roberto Zeta will claim there that Obregon was turning across that line, as we see again on the instant replay. Be interesting to see which way the umpires give this one. They may very well offset fouls, as you see Roberto Zeta clearly saying Obregon turning on the ball, but I think the umpires felt Obregon had the time and the space to do so. So it's going to be a penalty shot in favour of Hawaii Polo Life. Tommy Collingwood turning it round. Players staying close initially. You'd expect with the size of a hit of Tommy Collingwood, they will eventually make their way down the field as Collingwood taps first time. Rob Janavas just hovering around. Collingwood now does launch a rocket down the ground, but it's going to be picked up by Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh with the confidence to bring it across. He didn't get the clean hit, but it was still full from Spinacci. Now wants to pass, and Diego Kavanagh delivers it, but spotting the danger was Juan Martin Obregon. He hits the backhand. Nana Gracida will continue the attack. We've got a minute and a half just under remaining in this third chukker as Gracida goes over the play. Falling now for Obregon, claiming the line. Zeta had to get out of the way. The umpires have blown their whistle again, just getting a little bit scrappy there. We'll see on the instant replay if we can build anything out from that. Umpires will have a chat. Nana Gracida was initially over the top of the backhand. The ball, the line there, certainly with Diego Kavanagh. He flicks it to Obregon. Sorry, Roberto Zeta. Obregon coming down the line. The umpires say intimidation of the line there by Obregon. Full-blooded play, but it goes against him in favour of Colorado. So Colorado from the spot. They lead 5-4 in what has been the half of the tournament so far. Colorado just taking a breather for a second. It's pretty hot out here. We've got a little bit of cloud coverage, but the sun is beating down here on these beautiful grounds in Denver. as it's hidden by Roberto Zeta. Long lofted drive, taking Nana Gracida out the equation. If Diego Kavanagh can pick up this bouncing ball a second time, they're gone. Don't underestimate the work being done by Rob Janavas at the front, taking away Tommy Collingwood as Diego gives it to Spinacci. Spinacci looking to pick up the bouncing ball. He's got it once, he's got it twice, he's hit the cut shot through the goal. Wonderful finish by Pablo Spinacci. Lovely pass by Diego Kavanagh in Colorado. They are on form. You see Diego Kavanagh just looking down the ground. A lovely little golf chip down the field. Spinacci was there. The bounce didn't put him off this time. Reaching out desperately was Juan Martin Obregon. But Spinacci, what a finish. The little cut shot through the goal. And there's 2 goals between the 2 sides again. We've got 30 seconds remaining in the third as Tommy Collingwood just taps it in towards Rob Janavas, who waits. Janavas just giving Collingwood the time and space to go out onto the right hand side of him, showing him the inside of the field though. Janavas won't mind that as the shot goes down the ground, looking for Obregon, but there again was Spinacci. Spinacci's had a great first half and he's hit the tail backhand to Kavanagh. Rob Janavas wants to pass and he's got away from his man. Janavas out in front, looking to make it 7-4 at the end of a half. He can't reach for hook in Collingwood. Has Janavas shown too much at under the neck, but it's gone over the back line. Janavas' eyes lit up, but he couldn't convert, and that will be the end of the first half. And what a half of Polo it's been, as we saw Janavas there just hitting the ball over the back line. His Colorado side, they lead 6-4. Valiente await the winners in the final on Saturday. We may just be underway with a rolling from the halfway point. That's what it looks like. So ends they change. Colorado now going towards the scoreboard end with that 2-goal lead. Valiente await for winners. Let's see what the situation is in 3 chukkers time as it's picked up here by Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood has a look behind him to see where Badiola, but deflection off the pony, gives it to Diego Kavanagh. The second half getting underway the same way we finished the first. Plenty of speed, plenty of hitting as Kavanagh just slows it down. Rob Janavas going up, wanting the pass. Kavanagh will deliver it. Janavas could be gone. He's away in front of Tommy Collingwood. Rob Janavas, cut shot. It's going to go through the centre of the goal. Yes, it is. What a finish by Rob Janavas. The cut shot 50 yards out. Easy as you like, the number 1 for Colorado. He is the difference at the moment. Diego Kavanagh, the confidence to hit that shot down the ground. First time, Rob Janavas scores of the goal. 7-4 Hawaii Polo Life. They're under pressure. They've come back from further than this before. They do not think it's over as Tommy Collingwood just taps the ball into the action. Collingwood looks up here towards the boards. Running down hard is Roberto Zeta. Zeta just has a look. He might flick it over the boards. It's picked up instead by Rob Janavas. Janavas can't get on it. Spinacci looking for the hook on Gracida. Gracida's got away though. Gracida looking for the instant reply. And has he done even better? Oh, it's gone wide. Wide to the left-hand side. What a shot by Nana Gracida. That would have been right up there amongst his best highlights, and we've seen some great ones in this tournament. They're claiming, I think, that it went through. Hawaii Polo Life, they have gone back. The decision's been made, and it looks like it stays 7-4. And just as they talk here, worth mentioning again how Rob Janavas is being used to stretch Tommy Collingwood, taking him all the way back to the centre of the ground. You can just see in the corner of this drone view here, Rob Janavas and Collingwood right up on their own up there. And we are back underway. Janavas will continue the attacking streak, and it's there with Roberto Zeta. Zeta shot down the ground, looking for a run of Spinacci. Spinacci will get round Badiola. Badiola with a unable to stop Spinacci, hitting the pass down to Rob Janavas. Janavas taking it out away from the boards. Offside, near side. Here goes Janavas again. Looking to make it 8. Surely not. No, it's going to go wide to the left. Wide to the left. This time by Rob Janavas. Using him to his full effect today. Ball on the back line. Just approaching the halfway point of this 4th chukker as it's hit up the ground again by Tommy Collingwood. It'll be Badiola to come onto the play. Nana Gracida coming in behind. Obregon is showing the man is done. Tommy Collingwood now committing to the attack, but it's against the pony, so Gracida will get onto it first. Gracida, not enough distance on it to find Collingwood, but it may yet reach Obregon. Obregon with the near side pickup. It's there with now Badiola. The umpires blow their whistle. 2 possibilities of a foul here. We'll see which ones the umpires give. So we see here on the instant replay, it's there on the near side with Obregon. That could have been a foul there for swing into the pony And it looks like that is the decision that has been given. A foul against Juan Martin Obregon. And it's going to be Colorado ball in the centre. Roberto Zeta comes around to take this 5B penalty. Zeta just taps it up, blocking the first man, or going to was Diego Kavanagh. He then went for a run. It's gone up all the way down the ground, looking for Spinacci. Spinacci, it may be met by Tommy Collingwood. It looked like 2-on-1. The umpires blow their whistle, and this one should be in favour of Colorado. Tommy Collingwood needed Obregon to leave Spinacci there. You see the intention was clear. Again, good work by Chavez. Obregon moved away, but just too late. It's going to be 2-on-1 every day of the week. And the flag is waving, so it looks like they've given a goal. And it will just be a Hawaii Polo Life ball off the back line. So the ball didn't go through, but they have given the goal nonetheless. So that is 8-4 now in favour of Colorado. May as well give it a go. The ball's rolling. Collingwood will tap it in. Going up down the ground are his Hawaii Polo Life teammates. Collingwood just takes it up towards Rob Janavas, who waits. Janavas just takes away Collingwood, but he still found space to find a shot out left to Bardiola. Bardiola now, Diego Kavanagh coming back at speed. Kavanagh just watches the ball thankfully go over the boards, and it will be a roll in right on the far side. 2.5 minutes remaining here in this fourth chukker. 6 chukkers, of course, 6 minutes per chukker. Players back on. Ball in the middle. Waiting at the front, Rob Janavas, man of the match so far, but Nano Grasida's got away from him. Nano Grasida's through and clear on goal. It's a procession for Grasida. The bouncing ball is only enemy. Grasida, he's 20 yards out, coming back to Janavas. He won't catch him. Grasida, easy as you like, keeping that eye on the ball. Cool, calm, collected there. Nano Grasida just sees that ball pop out the front of the lineup, pick it in front of Janavas. Janavas just a little bit slow out the races there, and Grasida tapping, looking up, controlled, easy as you like. The ball had a bounce. Janavas thought about chasing, but Grasida easily just finds the goal, and it's 8-5 now. And just when Hawaii Polo Life needed their talismanic number 1 to come good, Grasida delivered the good. Player of the week to watch, young player on the Polo channel here. And he's showing just why. Nano Grasida with now Roberto Zeta out wide to the left-hand side. You can't give Diego Kavanagh this much space, and that means one thing. Colorado's men are doing the blocking well as Kavanagh slows it down. Spinacci ridden out the field, so Kavanagh, he looks for Roberto Zeta instead. Zeta's got away from Obregon. Obregon again, Collingwood coming to meet. Oh, what a play by Tommy Collingwood, but it may yet fall for Spinacci. Spinacci sees Kavanagh coming in behind. The backhand wasn't good, and Collingwood, who made the amazing beginning play, he's going to come away with it as well. Tommy Collingwood away from Kavanagh on the near side, leaves it for Obregon. Ooh, on the far side there, Obregon, a very fancy dismount against the boards. Having a look at Bardiola there. As we go here, you see Tommy Collingwood. What a play it was initially by him. Just taking it out here onto the boards. The umpires calling for the paramedics in the background. The boards went loose there. I'm not sure that didn't slightly spook the pony, or maybe... Ooh, Spinacci there. Bit of a stray stick going across the horse of Obregon, and Obregon is making his feelings felt. Telling Diego Kavanagh was exactly what he thinks about that last play. As we look again here, it's Diego Kavanagh there, beaten to it by Tommy Collingwood. The boards, they will fall down in a second as Collingwood just goes over. Diego Kavanagh, he goes away from the action. Spinacci just found himself a little bit stuck. There's no fault in that from what Spinacci was doing. The umpires, though, will have a chat. So everyone back on the field of play. 8 players still. The score remains 8-5. 4 chukkers played. A minute remaining in the fourth anyway. Claiming the foul was Diego Kavanagh. Now Obregon, a bit of anger in his belly, looks to get going to Nano Grasida, sorry. Nano Grasida comes back, is backed away by Roberto Zeta, and there is Nano Grasida. Nano Grasida over the top of the players. It's picked up now by Obregon. The umpires are going to blow that one. You hear Tommy Collingwood shouting leave. That'll leave him frustrated. The line clearly claimed, as we see there, Grasida just over the top of the play. Kavanagh with the backhand. And as you see here, the line will be there for the Colorado player, Diego Kavanagh, turning back onto it. Obregon comes across, and that's going to be a foul every day of the week, and it's going to move up to a penalty for 60-yard shot by the looks of things in favour of Colorado. Chance to make it 9-5 as we come towards the final stages of this chukker. Umpire's cool play then. It is a penalty for 60-yard shot, and it will be Diego Kavanagh to take. So it's closer. It's a penalty 3-40. Hit by Kavanagh. Up over the centre of the goal. What a penalty by Diego Kavanagh. That is how you hit them. And it is 9-4. 40 seconds remaining here in this fourth chukker. Hawaii Polo Live up against it. They need one now as it goes with Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood with the tap, having a look to see where the players go. Going quick to his left was Badiola, and Badiola, he'll get there in front of Kavanagh. Badiola very isolated on his own though. Gracida needs to get there to be the next man. Otherwise it'll fall for Colorado as it does here with Spinacci. Claiming the line was Obregon. Obregon and Spinacci coming together, resuming their rivalry as it's backed open by Kavanagh. Over the top, and suddenly it's 2-take-2. Hawaii Polo Life with the chance, left behind the chance is gone, and Roberto Zeta can hit the tail backhand towards Rob Janavis. Janavis now looking to start the counter for his side. Down the boards goes Spinacci. The first bell's gone. We got 30 seconds remaining. Backed in by Nano Gracida. They want a goal here and now, but they're not going to get it unless they can clear past Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh sitting at the back. It's going to fall here for Tommy Collingwood. We've got 20 seconds remaining. Collingwood, nothing of a neck shot. Roberto Zeta will get there. He'll just hit a lofted chip shot towards the boards. It'll stay in play, but click of that clock. Tommy Collingwood, he comes round. Up past Roberto Zeta. He's one hit away. Tommy Collingwood looks for a big swing, claiming the foul. He didn't get the goal, but he got second best. He swings into the player, and for my money, when we resume the fifth chukker, we will have a close penalty in favour of Hawaii Polo Life. You see here, Tommy Collingwood coming, manipulating the foul. Roberto Zeta just getting too close. He wanted to get the hook. He just came too far to the left, and that is going to be a penalty in favour of Hawaii Polo Life. 2 chukkers left in this one. 9-5 and a chance to make it 6. Players back on the field then for this fifth and penultimate chukker. The ball has been dropped close to that Colorado goal, and Hawaii Polo Life with a real chance then. The players, I think, still discussing that collision in that last chukker. You see there Juan Martin Obregon pointing towards the boards where it happened. Not happy, these Hawaii Polo Life players, but they've got to keep their heads. When you come up against a cool figure such as Diego Kavanagh, you can't let the occasion get the better of you. And they're still in with every chance. We've seen how quickly this team can run and score, and with this 40-yard shot as it looks like, they have a real opportunity to make a further impression on that scoreboard. Juan Martin Obregon, as we've already said today, one of, if not the most reliable, close penalty taker on this Colorado Polo circuit. Obregon coming, further shot, penalty 2, 30-yarder through the centre of the goal, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why he is top of the fantasy polo standings in this tournament. Reliable, deadly from those situations, and it's going to be Colorado with the ball on the back line with Roberto Zeta. Zeta taps it, staying close initially. Rob Janavis again looks to stretch through play. Going to the left is Diego Kavanagh. That's what they're looking for. The interplay between these yellow shirts makes it so hard to pick them up. And that's how Spinacci has found the space in front of Gracida. Gracita's got to catch him. No, Gracida going back hard. His pressure is just about enough as it falls now for Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh slowing down in front of Badiola. Lofted shot towards the goal. It takes a slight deflection, but it won't stop it. What a goal by Diego Kavanagh, ladies and gentlemen. A full 90 yards out. Nano Gracida reached out desperately, just trying for the slightest of touches, but it wouldn't deflect it wide. Kavanagh, look at that pinpoint accuracy. Just taps it one more time, lines it up, centre of the goal he found. 10-6 now the side. They lead. Hawaii Polo Life, they need to come back with Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood with the tap, out looking for Gracida. Gracida won't get there though. Spinacci ridden into the play there by Obregon. The umpires have blown their whistle. Gracida did come through, but you got to feel there Obregon was ridden into it. He had every right to take that play. We'll see if the umpires come down on the same side. It looks like they have. Frustratingly, the Hawaii Polo Life had he not been ridden into it there, he would have fouled Gracida. He had no right to be there. But by being ridden in, he gets the ball, they get the penalty shot. And Kavanagh, the form he's in, do not discount a shot from here. Kavanagh hits it straight along the ground, blocked it first by Obregon. Now they've got to be quick. Hawaii Polo Life, they need to get those men forward, but it's deflected off the pony and it falls to Roberto Zeta. More frustration here for Hawaii Polo Life as Roberto Zeta picks it up into the crowd of ponies. Claiming that he's got the right of way here is Pablo Spinacci. He'll just tap it up. Shot it towards Rob Janavas. Janavas has taken away Nana Gracida. It won't reach either of them. And it's going to be cleared here by Tommy Collingwood. Just tapping. Coming on the inside. Oh, there comes Kavanagh. The umpires aren't going to be happy they blow it. It was a little bit of a collision here. These players are giving absolutely everything. They're playing their shots right on the edge of the rules here. As you see Tommy Collingwood tapping it round, creating the line there. Now, it's a question of whether his pony cheated him out of it there and allowed Diego the space to come onto it. The umpires look like they're coming down on the side of Hawaii Polo Life, saying that Tommy Collingwood had enough control of his horse to maintain at that line. As we look at it again there, the horse did slightly cheat, but you see it is offside versus near side. The near side will be blown every time, and it's going to be a penalty shot in favour of Hawaii Polo Life with Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood looking up, just over 4 minutes remaining in this fifth chukker. He drives it long, but there's no one there. Roberto Zeta under belated pressure from Juan Martin Obregon, and it will be Zeta called for the tail backhand by Spinacci. These backhands are working perfectly for Colorado at the moment. Spinacci looking to take on Badiola. Diego Kavanagh takes over the attacking mantle. Look at Diego go over the top of the ball just as the commentator gets excited, and it's a tail backhand by Badiola into space. Now Hawaii Polo Life can go the other way. Picked up here by Obregon. Obregon under pressure from Spinacci. It's picked up though by Nano Gracida. Appealing for foul was Diego Kavanagh. Was too far away. Nano Gracida now with a chance. Bouncing ball beats him. Can Spinacci get it clear? Yes, he can. Open backhand. Cheeky little flick there for Diego Kavanagh. Diego Kavanagh returns the favour to Roberto Zeta. Now what's your run of Rob Janavas? Janavas goes left wanting the pass, but it's cleared away and it's there as it seems to be all game with Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh taps it up on the inside. Badiola's waiting. Kavanagh having a look, surveying the situation, deciding which is the best route. And he goes left for Roberto Zeta. Zeta just floating in between those lines. So difficult to pick up as he now lofts it long down the ground, looking for both Rob Janavas and Pablo Spinacci at the front. It's fair with Rob Janavas. We've seen him score from here already. Little half swing, giving himself the space. Gracida gets the hook. Good play by Nana Gracida. And it's going to be cleared away. Oh, the dummy backhand by Obregon. Lovely play there, just slows it down, taps it up on the inside of Spinacci. Spinacci will force Obregon to think twice. Collingwood, big bump and a ride off against Spinacci, but Spinacci will get there anyway. Good persistence there by the number 2 for Colorado. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the fifth chukker as it's there with Collingwood. Collingwood slows, quickens it up. He now looks for a pass to Badiola. There's a chance here if he can get away. Diego Kavanagh claiming the line. The umpire say it's yours. Open backhand by Diego Kavanagh, but it bounces onto the end of Collingwood's stick. Collingwood, he will turn it round and slow it down again, putting some calm on proceedings. Has a look where the players run. He's got one going right, couple going left, and it goes out left for Gracida. Gracida though, he's got 2 Colorado players. They're hitting it too long at the moment, Hawaii Polo Life, and they're allowing Diego Kavanagh to just sweep it up at the back. On the majority of his plays, Kavanagh looking to his right, now looking to his left, and he goes up the middle for Spinacci. Spinacci won't get the line in front of Obregon. Obregon tail backhand, picked up by Diego Kavanagh. Now can they go and utilise the numerical advantage? Jump bars blow their whistle. That'll be an interesting one to look back on. It looked like the Colorado player had control and he was ridden under. Let's see here, it's Diego Kavanagh would turn to pick up this backhand. It bounces against his pony. He has the ball here. Tommy Collingwood just coming in, getting involved, and Collingwood rides underneath the swing of Diego Kavanagh. That will fall in favour of Colorado, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty 5B when the players come back onto the field. 10-6, a minute and 40 seconds remaining here in this chukker. As it's hit down there by Roberto Zeta. Zeta passing it onto the end of Kavanagh's stick. Kavanagh beaten to it by Nana Gracida. Gracida got the hook, but Kavanagh not giving up the chase, but it's there now eventually with Spinacci. Spinacci gets away from Gracida. Spinacci opening up a chance, but it's left behind. Will be there with Obregon. Obregon now coming on the inside of Diego Kavanagh, just tapping it up slowly, coming towards the players now. Juan Martin Obregon hit long by Tommy Collingwood, up against the pony. Frustration again for Hawaii Polo Life. Little open backhand. Oh, what a meet by Obregon. Tail backhand finding Tommy Collingwood. Players down the ground. 2 take 1, and that one is Pablo Spinacci at the back, and he's going to get there first. Under pressure, under duress by Obregon, and it's through the goal. That was pure persistence there by the number 2. For Hawaii Polo Life, it looked like Spinacci had the situation under control. He even takes a look behind him. He has a see there. In comes Obregon, and there may be a sense of luck about that, but he did earn his luck, and had it not gone in, it would have fallen for Gracida anyway. That's your 4-man polo. It deflects off the player and goes through the goal, and they're off again straight away in Colorado with Diego Kavanagh. Up comes Rob Janavas, the man of the first half. Rob Janavas hooked out of it by Collingwood. Collingwood went for the under the belly shot, but it falls now for Badiola. 10-7, 10 seconds remaining in the 5th. Can they make it 10-8? They're going down the field looking for the ball, but it's there with Roberto Zeta. Appealing for a foul is Tommy Collingwood. You're never going to get that one though, as Roberto Zeta takes it out towards the boards. The first bell will go, and Zeta hits it over boards. That will be end of the 5th chukker. What a chukker. 10 goals to 7. Colorado, they lead. Valiente, they await the winners of this game. Or Colorado, the losers, whoever they may be, they will face Kentucky on a Friday. And here is Hawaii Polo Life looking to make sure it is not them in that subsidiary with Obregon. Obregon taking it up towards Roberto Zeta. Zeta just forcing him into a hit. Janava's had a little bite of a fish, but it's there with Kavanagh ridden out of it by Gracida. It's right in front of that Hawaii Polo Life goal, but Spinacci, he's able to clear it. Spinacci out towards the boards. Hawaii Polo Life, they turn on it first with Badiola. Badiola tail backhand into the ponies. It's going to break for Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh, first shot, not for distance. It's going to bounce. He gets there again. Just about. Here comes Diego Kavanagh. Down the ground is Spinacci. Spinacci wants it, and Spinacci gets it. Nano Gracida. He wasn't quick enough back. Spinacci on the near side. He's making a hard angle for himself. He'll just come back. He'll check on the inside of Nano Gracida. Gracida deciding against running down that line. Spinacci looking to make it 11. Will this be game if they get this goal? Spinacci with the shot. Great defensive work by Badiola, but it's just cleared away to Diego Kavanagh. The Colorado train is in motion with Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh leaves it for Spinacci, and it's going to roll towards the goal. It's wide to the left-hand side. Wide to the left-hand side. What a chance. Collingwood with the shot down the ground, looking for a run of Obregon. Obregon clashing hard with Spinacci. Spinacci will pick up on the little backhand from Roberto Zeta. Janavas may make something of it. Coming through hard is Collingwood. Collingwood's got to get there in front of Roberto Zeta. Zeta closing down the angles quick, and he'll have the near side, and he has time to take it forward. Has he just shown too much to Collingwood? He hasn't, but it's up against those boards. Collingwood will have a bite here. Roberto Zeta, backhand against the boards, over the boards. 4 minutes and a little bit remaining here. Come on, Hawaii is the chant. We want to see overtime. We've seen them already once in overtime in this tournament, as it's picked up here by Diego Kavanagh, looking to prevent that exact situation from happening, as it's Badiola. Badiola leaves it for Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood claiming for a foul from Diego Kavanagh. Opportunistic, but the umpires aren't going to give it. It still may fall for Badiola. Badiola leaves it. It's there now. Sorry, it was Obregon. Now it's Badiola. Obregon on the near side. Not enough, Badiola. It's going to roll for Collingwood for goal. It is scored. Come hook or come fist, they were going to find that goal. Diego Kavanagh there, a little bit of a backhand. Obregon forcing his way through against Roberto Zeta, left for Badiola, and it just found itself right on that back line. A little flick backhand, not enough, and they're all going to have a go. Badiola just gave it to Collingwood. We're back away though. It's here with Roberto Zeda. You cannot take your eyes off the action. Roberto Zeda leaves it behind. Who turns first? No one's gone for Hawaii Polo Life. So Obregon, he keeps it close. 3 minutes remaining. Oh, it's hidden for Pony and it's going to fall, it looks like, for Spinacci and Nana Gracida. Gracida, lovely backhand by Gracida. Too much on it though. And it's going to go wide out over the back line to the right hand side. And there will be a moment of rest in play. And Roberto Zeda now back onto his pony, and we are ready to get underway again in this sixth and final chukker. Just over 2.5 minutes remaining. 10 goals to 8. Roberto Zeda hits it out to the right, looking for Spinacci. Nano Gracida, he's there. A great play by Nano Gracida. Spinacci wanted the foul, but he'd left plenty of room for Gracida. Tail backhand, nothing found. This could be the chance for Badiola coming on the inside of Diego Kavanagh, who found himself in all sorts of knots there. You see here, going back, Roberto Zeda under pressure from Obregon again. And it just falls here. Diego Kavanagh looking to come round. Be interesting to see which way the umpires give this one. It looks like Kavanagh found himself in the way. And it's going to be a close penalty. Again, these players making their opinions felt. Diego Kavanagh certainly spun a pretty circle round there by as we just see here, that last goal scored, the backhand. So will be Juan Martin Obregon with the 30-yard penalty shot. A chance to make it 10-9, and it is 10-9, and suddenly it's a 1-goal game. 10 goals to 9, 2 minutes remaining. A place in the final of the Colorado Open is at stake. The inaugural Colorado Open, of course, as it's Roberto Zeda who brings it in. Zeda hits it up down the boards, looking for a run straight away of Spinacci. Diego Kavanagh, he will want to just control this ball, put some calm here, and allow his team to make one more play, which could win this game. Badiola. Smart play by Diego Kavanagh. Just sends up the runners. Stops the commotion. 1.5 minutes remaining, but he shows too much to Collingwood. Oh, just as Collingwood was away, and we've got another tumble. We've got another tumble. It was Gracida who came across. He's the one on the ground. I tell you, you would not want to be an umpire in this game. We knew it was going to be fast. We knew it was going to be tough. Good to see there Nana Gracida just shaking the hand of Diego Kavanagh. That clock, 1 minute 28 seconds, clicking. It will stop, obviously, until this penalty 30-yarder is hit. Rob Janavas, so often the penalty taker for his side, and the way he's played today, he would certainly be confident. That first half in particular really controlled this game, but he looks like he's given it to Diego Kavanagh to put one leg in the final. Coming round now. It's a 40-yarder. Kavanagh hits it. It's along the ground. They can stop it. No, they can't. It's through the centre of the goal. The chance was there for the Hawaii Polo Life players to bring it away, but the goal is scored. 11 goals to 9. 1 minute and a little bit remaining in this contest. Hawaii Polo Life need to get going quickly. Tommy Collingwood sends the troops up the ground along at Lofted Drive into the pony. Rob Janavas. Great play by Janavas, and that may well be the winning play by Janavas. Tommy Collingwood, he will come again. He taps it up, looks down the centre of the ground. It's wanted by Nano Gracida at the front. It may just about reach him on the offside. Nano Gracida, all the players coming together again. Spinacci tail backhand away. 50 seconds remaining. Somehow Hawaii Polo Life need 2 goals. It's there with Tommy Collingwood. Bouncing ball, running hard. It's there. Hawaii Polo Life, it's on the front door. They're running through hard. It's going to be up for goal on the near side. They pulled one back. They pulled one back. 11 goals to 10. Surely not. Can they do it? This young Hawaii Polo Life side drawn forward there by Tommy Collingwood, giving the ball to Obregon. Great play by Obregon. Persistence. There's 15 seconds left. It's a game of keep ball surely now for Roberto Zeta. Hit it long down towards the boards. Rob Gennara's bounce over the boards. That will be enough for Colorado. They will take their place in the final on Saturday. 11 goals to 10. What a game. What a performance by both sides. The spirit of Hawaii Polo Life nearly brought them back into it, but the experience, the know-how, the skill of Diego Kavanagh, just enough to see his troops over the line in the end. What a game we will have on Saturday. Valiente, they will take on Colorado. The perfect final for many in the final, and you will of course see it all on Polo Channel. From all of us here for the day, a massive thank you. It has been two great games, and what a way to finish.